Hello students, today we are going to discuss operations on algebraic expression. In this, we are going to first discuss from the basic operators to the other secondary or other operators. First, we are going to discuss only the first basic operators, addition and subtraction. This addition and subtraction we discussed in class 1, 2 for the numbers. Now in class 6, so in class 7 we are going to discuss about algebraic in algebra with variables. So let's start. I am using some questions from the book so that you can easily understand how to solve. There are various methods, but being on a class 7 or higher class friend, you have to solve likewise. Be careful and solve in a unique way. Let's start. Suppose the first part says that if there are monomial terms, then how you add or subtract the variables. I am using some example. Suppose there are three terms, 8xy, 2xy and 9xy. There are three terms. And question says that add the following. It is only for it asks for add the following. We are going to add this one. Then our first work, we check all the given things, whether they are in like term or unlike term. When we are observing that the variable part of each term or each monomial is same, so they are like term, then we can start to write. For addition, we can write down 8xy plus 2xy plus 9xy. In this, all are like terms, so need not to discuss about variables because all are like. But we must then after we come to the coefficient part, the numeric coefficient part. In this case, what we are observing is plus 8, plus 2 and plus 9. Means we have to add all the numeric coefficient. So in this case, we add all the numeric coefficient. It's 19. Terms is like terms, so we can write down simply xy. So this is your addition of a monomial term with same sign. Now if it is plus sign, if any minus sign is there, then what happens? If any minus sign is there, then we do some special case. For example, another some variables. It is given 6a, 5a, minus 3a and minus 3a once again. There are various monomials with plus sign and minus sign. What is your question says that add. Question again said add them. So what we do? We first write down in addition form 6a plus 5a plus. But there is minus 3a. So within bracket, we need not to forget use bracket. Within bracket write down minus 3a plus. Again bracket minus 3a minus 3a. Then in next part open the bracket. 6a plus 5a. Now plus outside bracket minus inside bracket to plus into minus. It's a minus 3a because no number is there. Plus into minus 3a. Now here we must be very careful about the signs as well as like terms. What we are observing that they are like terms, not in unlike terms. It's good. Now check the sign. Second step, we must check the sign. These two are with plus sign and these two are with minus sign. So concept says that, your mathematical concept says that we must add the numbers or variables with same sign. Add with same sign and sign remain unchanged. So in this case 6a plus 5a both are plus sign. So we can use 11a. 6 plus 5, 11. Little coefficients are same. Now minus 3a, we must add. Sign remain unchanged. 3 plus 3, 6 minus 6a. Now we have different sign. In this case, we have different sign. Level a plus level a minus 6a. They are like terms having different numeric coefficients but different sign also. So in this case, we do the subtraction of the always remember subtraction of the numeric coefficient. So 11 minus 6, it's a 5. I made 5 and a is like term. So this is the another way to solve. So the same thing you can solve in fraction also. Fraction, we have to check the denominator and numerator. I am going to solve one more question by using fractions. Just wait. So this is the other part of monomials in which we have numeric coefficient as a fraction. Question again says the same question, you have to add these. They are not saying that subtract because many monomials are there. They are saying add and they change the sign. So write down 4 upon 5 a b cube plus in bracket because my sign is there. 2 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 a b cube plus 1 upon 2 a b cube plus 3 upon 4 a b cube. This is your question. Now if question says a little bit further, I think you are able to understand. Now we remove the bracket, then what we have? We have 4 upon 5 a b cube plus minus minus 2 upon 3 a b cube plus 1 upon 2 a b cube plus 3 upon 4 a b cube. What we are observing that all variable part are same, means they are in like term, but they are different coefficient part. We can use the same way. First we add the numbers with same sign or then do the simplification. But in this case I am going to choose some tricky one. We can take out ab cube common from all the terms. Means what? Common means what? Simply divide. 4 upon 5 divided by ab cube minus 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 4, keep in bracket and outside the bracket write ab cube. Why we do this one? Why? Because if we ab cube multiplied into the fraction given inside the bracket by using distributive property of multiplication, what we have? We have 4 upon 5 into ab cube minus 2 upon 3 ab cube plus half ab cube plus 3 upon 4 ab cube. We have the same. Now it's easier for us. We are keeping variable part aside and solve the fraction part. In this case, what we are observing that there are 3, 2, 4, 5 different denominators are. So in rough, find out the LCM. I am finding this side 5, 3, 2, 4. As we know, 2, 5, 3, 2. So from this we can find out it's a 60. 5, 3, 50, 30, 2, 60. It's a 60. 5, 12 is a 60. 12, 4 is a 48. Minus 3, 20 is a 60. 22 is a 40. Minus 40. Plus 30. Plus 15 or 3 is a 45. It's a AB cube. When it's 10, we simply add the numbers with plus sign. 48 plus 30, it's a 78. 78 plus 45, it's a 853. 853, 1 carry, 7 plus 4, 11, 123 minus 14. Check it whether the addition or subtraction is right or not. Once again we are checking. It's a 8 plus 5, 13, 3, 1 carry, 4, 1, 5, 5, 3, 8, 8, 4, 12. It's right. Then what is our value? Our value is, it's a 3a 3 upon 60 a b cube. This is your answer. Or if you wish, you can simplify this one. So likewise, you can solve the addition of monomial term. Now we are going to move for the subtraction. So we are going to discuss just about subtraction of monomials. I am using one or two examples. First example for subtraction is it's given that use 8x square from 10x square. It says that subtract, so one word is missing, subtract 8x square from 10x square. What does it mean? That out of 10x square, out of the second part, not I am going to discuss about the high greatest part. Out of the second part, you have to subtract first part. So how you will write? You write likewise 10x square. Out of 10x square, subtract minus 8x square. This statement says about this one. So subtract 8x square from 10x square. It is given. So as we discussed in the addition form, first whether you check is a like term or unlike term. Yes, it is a like term. So we need to do some solution. In this case, we have like term, but unique coefficients are different. In this case, it's a plus 10. In this case, it's a minus 8. Means sign is also different. So we do the subtraction. It's a 10 minus. You can easily write down 10 minus 8. It's a 2x square. If you people are unable to solve mentally, then you can do another one likewise, that take x square common, 10 minus 8, and take x square common. So ultimately you can write down 2x square. Whether in this case you increase one step, but you have the proper answer. If you have faced difficulty to subtract, likewise 10 minus 8 2. So take one more example. It is question says that about I am writing over here on the example of subtraction of monomial. In this case, I am using the word this one, subtract minus 18 n square from minus 15 come this side, minus 15 n square. So this is your concept. What I discussed with you, write down second part. If this statement is given, write down second part at first. Whether it's a minus sign, plus sign, doesn't matter. So it's a minus 15. Then we are going to do the subtraction. So subtract, write down the bracket because minus sign is there, 18 n square, or you can use bracket over here also. So what we have? We have minus 15 n square, subtract is there, so minus, then write down first term. But there's a minus sign is there, to write down all the signs. Now see this side, I'll remove the bracket. It's a minus 15 n square. Now minus into minus, it's a plus 18 m square n square. Now we check the terms, they are like terms. So numeric coefficient minus 15 plus 18 within bracket, it's a 3 m square n square. This is the way you solve the monomials only. Now what we do about binomials, binomial addition, binomial subtraction, or you can say polynomial addition, polynomial subtraction. So let's start. So we are going to discuss about addition of some binomial terms, or this is the same method for the addition of binomial and all the polynomial terms. First, let me solve some easiest one, then typical one, so that you can easily understand. Take one example. First example, it says that add 4a minus 6b 5a plus 7b. We are going to discuss add this one. So for addition, this is your column method. This method is known as your column method. In this case, what we do? We first arrange one expression, then below that we arrange the second expression, but take care that like terms must be just below the same one. Means in these are like terms and these are like terms, they are just one above each other. Use signs in front of all the expression. In this case, sin of 6b minus sin of 7b plus. If these two are plus. Now we are going to addition. So always remember, in addition we are not going to change the sign, but we do the operations. So in this case, we start from right hand side. It's a b is there. So b. Now what we are observing, there is minus 6 and plus 7. Sign is different, so there is a subtraction. Plus 7 minus 6, it's a 1b or 1b. That sign is a plus 4 plus 5, 9a plus 1b, or we can write down 9a plus b. This is your solution. If this is the simple way. Now if one more question we choose with some more complex way, I am choosing one example, other example of polynomial, you can say, or binomial, the trinomial, but you can say polynomial. 4a square plus 6a minus 8. Then next one is your minus a square plus 11 minus a square. So where is a square? This is a square plus 11. Where is a constant term? This side is constant term. So plus 11. In between there is no other term. Then next one is your 6a square. Where is a square? This one. Then minus 3. Where is 3? This side. So just below the 3a likewise. Then plus 2. Now we are going to add only. But in this case the sign is different. So we do the operation depending upon the based on sign. So starting from this side, what we have? There are 2 plus 11 plus 2, 13, and 13 minus 8, it's a 5, because 2 plus sign, 1 minus sign, or 11 minus whatever it is, okay, is understood. This is your plus 5. Now plus 6a minus 3a, these are like terms, but signs are different, so we do the subtraction. Plus 6 minus 3, it's a 3, plus 3 minus plus 6 minus 3, it's a plus 3a. Now come to this side. In this case, we have 2 plus sign and 1 minus sign. So first we add same sign together. 6 plus 4, 10a square minus 1. It's a plus 9a square. So likewise, you can solve all the polynomial expressions. This is known as a column method. Now we are going to discuss, being a class 7 student, like line-wise method. Let's start. In your books, you can easily understand which question I am discussing. I am discussing this up to this. We discuss question number 1 to 4 of your books exercise of whether whatever book is given to your class. This is only for my school. and rest of you easily understand. Try to clear the concept. Now, next part say that we are going to do the same operation not by using column method. I am choosing one question. Question says that add these terms, these expressions. Expressions are on 3. I am choosing. First is your 9x square plus 8x minus 4 bracket. Next one is your 11 minus 4x, 11 minus 4x plus 3x square. First, second, then minus 3x plus 9 minus 4x square. So these are expressions given to you. You have to do the addition. So I am not going to discuss the column method. It is your simple method. So first, what we do? By using bracket, we write them in addition form. So 9x square plus 8x minus 4 plus 11 minus 4x plus 3x square plus minus 3x plus 9 minus 4x square. Clear? Now, need not to arrange in proper order, simply remove the bracket because 9x square plus 8x minus 4 plus 11 minus 4x plus 3x square plus, now in this case, plus into minus 3x plus 9 minus 4x square. Sorry, so it's clear. Now be careful. First, check that all the terms are there or not. There are 9 terms are there. Count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 terms are there. So that you avoid the mistake. Then what we do? We bring all the like terms. We place all the like terms number, whether it's they are plus and minus sign together. So there are 3x square like. So we use 9x square plus 3x square minus 4x square together. Then we use plus sign. Now, or if you wish, you can need not use bracket. Okay. Now use the next part x. So use a plus 8x minus 4x minus 3x. Then constant part minus 4 plus 11 plus 9. Now simplify. Since these three are like terms, you can write 9 to 12x square minus 4x square plus 8x, same sign, must be add 7, 11 plus 9, 20, minus 4 plus 20. Now simplify them. 12 minus 4, it's 8x square, 8 minus 7 plus x, or minus 4 plus 20, it's a plus 16. This is your solution. Likewise, you can solve all the sums given to you. I am going to solve today only one question and then it's your work. The other question is for subtraction. How we subtract, by column method or by this method. Now we are going to discuss about subtraction only. This was found some in your book, question number 9. So how to subtract with the binomial? It is given. For example, I am choosing one more question: 8x plus 10 and it's a column method, so 2x plus 4. We are going to do subtraction, so just give space and then draw the line. If we are going to discuss about the subtraction, so we must change the sign of the second part or last part, not second part, last part of the column. It is your last part, last line. It's plus 2x, so just below this in place of sign we write down. Now ultimately these are known as your final sign. So 8 minus 2, it's a 6x, or 10 minus 4, it's a 6. So this is likewise you can solve. And if it is given that subtract from this to that question, it says that subtract. I am solving only one question, rest of you can easily solve. It's a minus b plus c from 2a plus b minus c. 2a plus b minus c. So how we solve this one? We must write down second part first, 2a plus b minus c within bracket, then write down within bracket a minus b plus c. Now whenever we remove the bracket, what we have? It's a minus a, minus into minus plus b, minus into plus minus c, and then we check it whether we have opposite sign of same terms, like terms. So it's better for you bring like terms to the other place. So what we write? 2a minus a is a plus b plus b plus 2d or minus 2c. Likewise, you can solve the questions given in your book. So, hope you are able to understand this concept. All of you try to solve question number 1 to 11 in your exercise. One to 11. This is your home assignment. Try to solve. That's all for today. Thank you.